Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Blake from 4-Point Custom Works. 2x72 grinders. Slowly making some progress on them. Haven't had a lot of time. Spring's coming around here, so outdoors we go. So platinum's come along. That one's still that way. This one's this way. Got the wheels on, got the platinum. I cheated a little bit. Didn't go fancy. What I did was I took some 1/4 inch steel tubing, some 3-inch by 3-inch, cut some brackets out of it, took some 3/8 by 2-inch flat bar. And what I've been doing is just drilling my holes, matching my holes up, drilling them, and then using this here. So basically like this. So I would drill my holes in this piece, grind out between the two holes to give me my slot to slide, and then place this here. And then what I'd do is I'd lay the grinder flat. So let me take this one out. I think I got this loosened up, so I can take this out of here. Working on some brass knobs, bronze I should say. This is bronze, wear plate bronze, high wear bronze. I've been playing with that to make some knobs. So yeah, what I've been doing is just laying the platen flat like that, and then once I got my pieces cut and drilled, they would go like this. And then I would take my piece of 3/8 by 2-inch steel, lay it up like this, and then get it set to the right height of where I wanted my wheels. So center of my wheels, so somewhere there. Put spacers underneath of it, and then get these set on the holes. Get this space where I want it, something like that there with my other wheel here. And then what I do is I weld it, and then my holes go through and I tack weld it once set at the right height. So basically what you get is this. So I've got my pieces welded on here, and then like this, and then the bolt goes through. I can adjust this plate back and forth. It's 3/8 heavy duty. Yeah, so I can add wear plates to this or whatever. It'll slide far enough back. I can get like a good wear plate on here, 1019 or something like that. Again, playing with the brass knobs. That one's tight. Got that one really tight. There we go. I can turn them on. I started with a steel one here. I gotta do that to this one. This is an old set of wheels I got on here for mock-up, so you can tell this 3 inches really wore. If you're buying wheels for grinders, these ones that have the bearing on this side and then this side, I don't like. Problem being is, there's one bearing here, one bearing here. You put your bolt in, you tighten up, you suck this together, and the bearings pull in on the wheel, and the wheel doesn't spin freely. So the tighter you go, the more tight these get. I don't like that. I don't like these wheels. They're actually coming off. I'm just using them because they're the same size as my other ones, and they work good for mock-ups, and when I'm welding, I don't care if I get splatter on them or whatever. These are the wheels I'm going with. So, I'll show you. Pull this back out again. Pull this off for the platen plates. And then spin this over. Put it back in here. Tighten up my thing. So, yeah, basically these wheels I like. So, they have 1, 2, 3 bearings stacked in here. lock ring on the back of it, bolt goes in the front, and then it doesn't matter how much you tighten these unless you get them really tight, but they free spin and they work really nice. So yeah, so I was playing with the pulleys. That's a 4-inch with a 3-inch with the 2 inches here. Playing for speeds, seeing what my speeds were, because I'm not running VFDs on the motor. I'm running straight 3450 RPM motors. I don't want to run the VFDs. So yeah, so I'm doing it this way. So I still got to cut my bolts off here, cut my bolts there, and yeah, so I'm going to be making more of the bronze turn knobs. I like them. I'm going to put one up top as well too, like I said before. I haven't gotten around to doing my handles up here. I talked about in my other videos doing my handles up here. Whoops, sorry. Doing my handles up here so they're flat. Going like this style instead. Getting rid of this and just going flat across the top so you grab it like a handle. What else have I been playing? Oh, springs. This spring here, I finally found a spring I like. I tried these springs, too light. I tried these springs, they work great. They provide me with the right tension, the right size, everything else. These are, I'm gonna show you, I don't care. 3.5 inch tension spring, made in China. That's the number on them. Got them off Amazon. They actually show up as a recliner chair spring, is what they showed up on. There's the brand new box. I got more of them. So they show up as recliner chair springs. So yeah, so we got this all set up. Getting this one there. I'm still waiting on wheels. They haven't come yet. Still waiting on a couple other things, some bolts and stuff. I'm not gonna go with the hex bolts here. These hex, I'm gonna order 1/2 inch in these for here, because it's hard to get a wrench inside of here. I can get a hex key in there and work on it better. So yeah, so take you over here, and I have it mocked up and running. So again, I got the brass guide here, got my table in, it pivots, it churns, it does everything. So got my switch, so I'll turn it on for you guys, fire it up. So it's running nice. The adjustment button on this, minute. See how I barely change that? And it moves. That's fine adjustment to it. Great control. I find if you set up this nut, get it square, level, so you get your 4-inch level and square, and then use this as your fine adjustment. And yeah, so this one has a 6-inch wheel on it, going pretty fast, screaming here. Got my thing, grinds, it's nice, runs smooth. So yeah, I'll shut it down here so you can hear me. So yeah, it's running great, it's running smooth. So we'll, I gotta grab my Allen key because I haven't done my button on the bottom of that one yet. My shop is a mess. Don't look. So, Allen key. Back over. Oh, I got this wheel working too on this grinder. Works excellent. So I'm gonna take my Allen key, just slack this off. I'm gonna pull my table out. Hard doing this with one hand. Stop. Hold on. There we go. I got it tight in there, so I'm gonna pull the table off. Set it over here, and then this way I can take my Allen key, undo this, rotate, sitting level now as I've rotated it. I'm just going to tighten up my screws so it doesn't go off anywhere. You see me tighten it down there? I'm using the camera to watch it, so maybe I'll get to watch me fumble with it. So tighten it up. There we go. I just don't want it to rock up and down on me. Grab my table. Whoops, no, don't grab my table. Undo the Allen key on this side. If you know this already, you know what I'm doing. Spin that out. Pull this out. Slide it back in. Partly way in. Because once I get this table on here, so I'm putting my table in. I've now turned my table so it's this way, so this cutout for the stand-up is the other way. And slide that in there. A little close. Back it out a bit. Get some gap. Gonna knock you up there. About there, let's try there. Tighten my slide in. Okay, so this is going to be fun. One-handed. Everybody watch, one-handed. So I slid my table up. Gonna slide it up even with the belt there. Roughly there. Holding it up with my gut. Find the right one. And tighten that up. There we go, got it tight now. And then, yeah, so that's pretty, you know, square. It's square this way, so down and across. I'm a little bit out of square. I have a little more gap here than I do here, but that's easily adjustable by moving a flattened here. And then, yeah, so I haven't adjusted anything. I've done nothing. I've just moved the table, everything. You see me, I'm going to turn it on. Oh, look. I don't have to adjust it. Stays perfect, runs perfect. It's in place where I need it. If it does drop down a bit, you can always adjust it. And that, so I mean, give a little tweak. I mean, I'm moving that nothing. Does it grind? Yeah, it grinds here. Shitty old saw blade, higher counting steel. So, shoots through that pretty fast. Got that. The saws I use for other stuff. I'm not worried about wrecking them, so yeah. So. Turn it off, quite loud. So yeah, I didn't even have to adjust it if I didn't want to. I moved it up a little bit. It's sticking past my 2-inch here. So I mean, you know. Also the cool thing is too with this, and I was doing this the other day, I'm going to tilt it. I'm going to reach down under here, undo my tilt screw, drop my key, fish my key into the grinding bucket, come back up, and do it a little bit. Sorry, flipped you around. Flip you back, tilt it. And, I'm going to bring it level there a bit. I'm just tightening this back up again. Throw that there. So I got this like this. I used this actually the other day to put a piece on that was long, and I needed to hold it, and I guided it, and I did it this way as well too with the table like this. So you can run it either way if you want, whatever you want to do there. And then once again, just undo your bottom screw. Probably easier from the other side here. Sorry, panty everywhere. Get that. Get this screw undone. I still got a little things here and there I want to change on it, so that undone. Key down. Gonna hold on. Gonna be heavy. I'm gonna pull this out. This over here. Too heavy with that on for me to one-hand it. Pull this out. There we go. Undo my bolt a little more. Bring my plate back over. Set my plate in here. Drop it down. Slide it forward. Tight, back up a bit. A little tight to my. There we go. And do my thing back up. You think I don't edit all these videos, eh? I just give them to you guys raw, uncensored. Not there. Tilted a little bit on me. Oops. Here's my level. Do this one back up. Tighten back up. Doesn't move anywhere, doesn't go anywhere, everything's tight. Oh, let's fire it back up again. See what it does. Run out a little bit. See it move? Now I'm gonna fan you. There. Very minute slight adjustment to it, not much at all. So yeah, we're back up and running again. Nice and smooth, clean, no wobble. Like that thing's not going like this. It's tracking beautifully. Yep, so. Yeah, so the tracking beautifully, running beautifully, everything's working great in that. So yeah, we're gonna get some more knobs made, some more pieces made. Might even make a video putting this on, doing it. I'm shooting one hand tonight, so we'll do that. We'll put the 10-inch contact wheel on. So yeah, I'm just waiting for other parts and pieces to come for these ones, and then we'll get these ones operation and going. That 10-inch contact wheel will probably go on this one here, live on this one permanently, and then that other one will remain as that. This one's going out the door. Somebody else wants that one, so yeah, that one will go out the door, and I might build another one. I get enough steel to build another one and go through that. So yeah, so that's an update on the grinders. And that, got some wiring, got pieces coming for them, making little things for them, playing with them. So yeah, so that's it for the grinders. And I got to move on to some other plans I have for some other stuff to go on the grinders, parts and pieces. I might show them as well too later on here. But yeah, so yeah, and with these, with making these little knobs here, I got the brass knobs, so you can tighten them up and that. And then if you need be, you can always use the Allen key in them. So all I'm basically doing with them is I'm cutting them out of this bronzy, brassy, it's wear plates. They're actually slide wear plates, hard. These are hard. Cutting them out. So I'm basically cutting them out with a carbide. and then drilling my holes in them, big enough for the head, drilling them the hole small enough, and then I'm tapping them with a 3/8/16 tap, and then just burying the heads in there deep enough, and then the rest of this just tapped all the way down, and then just running my threads down, tapping them in. So if I ever got to pull them apart or do something else with them, I got them to do that. So yeah, so that's where we're sitting with the grinders. And yeah, so springs, wheels, yeah, the wheels, you know, whatever your favorite is, whatever you use. I just don't recommend using the ones with the bearings on either side. Go with the 3 bearings stacked. They work a lot better, a lot nicer, don't have the wear problems, tension problems. This one's wore so bad, it's coned out. I've run that a lot of hours on that one. So yeah, I got a buddy that's got a lathe. Might get him to churn it down and do something too different. And can't do anything with these, I don't think, unless he can machine this way, get 3 bearings in, put a bolt through it. Might try and do that, see if that'll work. But the bearing holes are quite big, so I don't think it will. But so yeah, I'll leave you guys there, and hope you enjoyed coming along for the build and that. Like I say, got another build where we're going to be using the rails and the slide. Jeremy Schmidt is the guy that designed this system for a table that sits here, and you can slide it back and forth plain, lay this down flat, slide it back and forth, get flat grinds, bevel grinds, tools, whatever you make for it. It's all on a rail, it's all accurate. It's quite a slick system. We're going to be building that next. So yeah, so thanks for coming along. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, you know, I might hit 50 subscribers here one day. So thanks everybody for coming along. Greatly appreciate it, and happy grinding.